It's a start over. It's a do-over in the very biggest way.
So you're okay that this is a Valentine's, just you and me?
I feel like I've been slapped by polygamy.
Sister Wives fans think Truely Brown needs therapy. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Sister Wives fans are noticing some odd behaviors with Truely Brown throughout season 19. Many people think that she needs therapy after watching her interact with others on the show. Some fans think Christine Brown Woolley should be concerned. Truely Brown expresses herself in a strange manner. During Sister Wives season 19, fans have noticed several things that Truely Brown does that make them think she is in distress. Since her mom, Christine Brown Woolley, decided to leave her dad, Kody Brown, her world has been shaken up. They moved to Utah and Christine quickly met the love of her life, David Woolley. While David says he and Truely have gotten very close, fans wonder if the parents are ignoring some signs she needs therapy. After witnessing Truely's strange expressions, fans think the parents need to get her help. On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discuss Truely Brown and her actions this season. First, a user posts photos of Truely biting David Woolley. Then, they ask, "What are your thoughts? Just being a kid or red flags?" One user responds, "I think Truely needs therapy, emo." Another adds, "I think every one of those kids and adults needs therapy at this point." Someone else points out, as my 11-year-old cousin said at Christmas last year, everyone needs a little therapy, especially if you don't think you need it. But another person talks about big issues she has lived through, especially after COVID and Garrison. Truely Brown is going through a lot. While many fans disagree with Christine Brown Woolley's parenting choices when it comes to Truely Brown, others point out how much Truely is enduring. I agree. We've seen her be physically aggressive towards David at least twice now. That's what they decided to show on camera. So I'm wondering what she's done that they haven't shown or been around for. We've seen Christine, an adult who chose this, still be quite nervous about living with her partner full-time. Imagine what a change that is for Truely, who didn't choose this and never had her father with her full-time ever. It's just been her and her mom and some siblings in and out. It's a huge change for her, and I don't think Christine really considered that enough. Also, biting as a 13-year-old is not acceptable behavior in any situation. Additionally, someone says, not to mention the safety risk of moving in with someone you've known for 12 weeks. I know right now we all have hindsight because we already know what is happening in real life, but back then he was a stranger, and living with him so quickly is just wrong when you have kid who lives with you. While Truely Brown has experienced a lot for a young girl, some fans think her behaviors are disturbing. I was just thinking that about the biting. Not acceptable as a small child, but at her age, OMG. I have been the most concerned with Truely and the daughter that had severe scoliosis requiring that surgery during the initial COVID outbreak. I thought the same thing. Imagine how many attacks were done but off camera. David will eventually get tired of this behavior. He's either going to discipline Truely eventually in some form, or he will pull back from Christine. You can't blame the guy. Either way, he never signed up for this circus. Yeah, I get the feeling that Christine ignores these types of behaviors or laughs them off instead of disciplining, and that's gonna get old real fast for David. Christine actually giggled when Truely bites him in UTV. While Truely Brown is a teenager, she is exhibiting many behaviors that make it appear she desires additional attention. I think Truely is screaming for her mother to focus on her. Christine is obsessed with men. I don't think Truely was ready to have a new man in her life. She needed structure and stability, and all she got was moving and vacations and a new man and a new family. Christine springs life-changing events on this poor kid last minute all the time. It's not a surprise she is acting out. She probably really needs a psych ed assessment too. My guess is she has a diagnosis they haven't bothered to look into. She is too old to be biting, pushing, hitting, etc. But I try not to comment on the young kids' behaviors. Not a red flag, but another example of how Christine will not discipline her children in any way. Truely humming her backpack at David was another one of those moments where Christine just laughed and laughed when a normal parent would have pulled their child to the side immediately and had a conversation with them about acceptable behavior. The Brown family's children are no longer heavily featured on Sister Wives. So are any of them. Still close. Although many of the adult children opted to no longer be in the spotlight, many Sister Wives fans remain curious about their health and well-being. They watched the Brown family's children grow up on the show and are interested in their adult lives as well. Many of the kids don't want to be involved with Sister Wives. Several of the Brown family's adult children made an appearance on season 19 this year. Peyton, Gwendolyn, and Aspen all prefer their privacy these days, but they've showed up to meet David Woolley and celebrate their mother's newfound love. While Mykelti Brown Padron seemingly loves the limelight, Logan and Leon Brown have no involvement with the show whatsoever. So what do the children's dynamics look like as adults? Does anyone which siblings still get along? I know Robin's kids are out the picture, but I don't see lots of pictures of them together on their Instagrams, one Sister Wives viewer wondered on Reddit recently. Fans believe that distance created a rift between the siblings. Other Redditors noted that there is a major familial conflict between Gwendolyn and Peyton, meaning they don't speak. But as far as anyone else knows, the other children are as close as siblings can be. However, they live in many different places across the country. Distance often prevents them from seeing each other as much as they would like. Comments included, I've read that since Garrison's passing the kids have been trying to make more effort to hang out together. I've seen some Instagram pics, but other than that I'm not sure who is closer and who isn't. Yeah, I think a lot of it is geographic, plus a sense of wanting more privacy. Hunter and Logan both live in Vegas and seem to hang out a lot, no need to post every time. But remember, life happens and they've had a rough year. It seems like we don't see Hunter pop up as much as we used to, but he might be taking a step back from social media, or he may not be able to travel like he used to. Maddie Brown Brush seems to be incredibly close with many of her siblings, especially Mykelti. The half-sisters were pregnant at the same time and enjoyed showing off their baby bumps together. Fans that follow the Brown family children on Instagram can often see one another in each other's posts. But other than that, it's tough to say which siblings' dynamics remain the strongest. Trouble at Coyote Pass. The Sister Wives Season 19 mid-season trailer dropped on November 24, 2024, and promises plenty of bombshell drama ahead, including a major battle between Kody Brown and his former wives over their land in Arizona. Kody Brown makes a big decision about polygamy. Kody and Robin Brown are seen out at dinner as she asks her husband, "So are you okay that this is Valentine's, just you and me?" Since she's his only remaining wife. "I feel like I've been slapped by polygamy," the family patriarch says in a confessional. He is very angry. "I feel like I'm getting the brunt of it," Robin tells producers about her husband. Later in the trailer, Kody makes a big proclamation to Robin, asking her, "Will you accept me as monogamous?" In a voiceover, Robin sadly says, "It's not what I wanted." The scene is followed by Kody in a confessional, mysteriously stating, "This is the end of this family. Right here, right now." Janelle Brown is seen at a bar with Christine Brown and her husband, David Woolley, as he suggests the trio try a slippery nipple, a layered shot commonly made with of Bailey's Irish cream and Sambuca. Janelle downs a shot, saying, "Whoa, that's not bad." She then says in a confessional, "Change and growth are scary, right? And we don't always want to get out of our comfort zone. I love Flagstaff. It's time to do something different," she explains, as a scene shows items being unloaded from a storage locker and into a U-Haul truck. Kody later finds out about her plans to move, saying in a confessional, "I don't know how to explain this. It was never intended for me to know Janelle was moving." Janelle explains her plans, telling producers, "I'm going to move to North Carolina," as the moving van is seen crossing into New Mexico from Arizona. "If for some reason this goes south, it's going to be a lot of work," she explains. Kody and his then-wives bought their Coyote Pass property outside Flagstaff, Arizona, in season 13, but now his exes want their share of the money from the sale of it. Already shown during season 19 was the looming deadline for remaining payments, or a bank was going to foreclose on the land. "You've definitely got some special land out here," a man is seen telling Kody as they stand on the Coyote Pass property, which never saw the former plural family build on it after moving from Las Vegas, Nevada. Think they're worried if I'm going to be fair or not. Divorce just takes away all trust. Kody responds, hinting at what could happen during a sale. Janelle is seen FaceTiming with Meri as she explains, I will probably get a lawyer cause I think he could just drag his feet on it. Meri Brown says, of Coyote Pass, I put money into it, I'm going to get my part out of it. But it's so wrong that we have to do this. I'm so mad. However, Kody doesn't want to part with the property, saying, it was a special place that was meant to be more special. I don't want to sell it, as video flashes of him enjoying the land with Robin and their children. Janelle demands in a confessional, just give us what's ours and we'll move on. Christine adorably models a wedding gown for her children ahead of her wedding to David Woolley. The strapless dress has a lace applique over her crotch, as one of her daughters points out, your vagina looks really nice. We weren't sure where it was but we are now. Oh my gosh, a mortified Christine says in a confessional. She's later seen looking over wedding cakes as Janelle says, it's a start over. It's a do-over in the biggest way, about the impending nuptials. Meri shares, listen, dating is fun. I've dated a little bit, during a conversation. After she and Kody split in December 2022, Meri went on to date Amos Andrews starting in October 2023. She announced in February 2024 that they'd split, telling fans, just because I care a lot about someone, and me, does not equate to full compatibility. For a long-term relationship, when we have different dreams and aspirations, different communication styles and values, different visions for our futures, and these things aren't aligning, it's then that we need to make hard decisions. One thing Meri doesn't want us to be in another plural marriage, explaining, I'm definitely not interested in polygamy again. Someone gets in a scary ATV accident. Kody and another person are seen going for a ride on their all-terrain vehicles. When someone seemingly goes over a dirt hill too fast and goes flying off. Kody whips off his helmet to tend to the injured rider as dramatic music plays. Sister Wives star Kody Brown got emotional while talking to ex-wife Meri Brown about her future wedding if she gets married again, and he revealed he wants to play a big part in the ceremony. Kody, 55, and Meri, 53, prepared to say goodbye to each other after he helped her pack up for her move from Arizona to Utah during the Sunday, November 24th, episode. After he and his brother Nathan were done helping, Kody embraced his ex in a big hug and he broke down in tears while telling her that he wants to walk her down the aisle at her future wedding. Meri's just on point today. She's just the wonderful woman that I would have liked to have been married to, Kody gushed about his ex-wife, whom he confirmed his split from in January 2023. She made it clear that she also had fond feelings for Kody by jokingly adding that they were the best divorced couple ever. Despite being on good terms, Meri, who is currently single, admitted she was confused by Kody's offer to walk her down the aisle. The fact that he's saying he wants to walk me down the aisle when I get married again, I'm like, why would he say that? She said in a confessional. Is he serious? Is he trying to make a joke? I can't tell. I don't know what's going on. Meri continued to explain her confusion by stating that he was sobbing, though she noted that their relationship didn't have to be this way. The emotional moments between the exes continued when Kody told Meri that it was the end of the era, as she prepared to go to Utah. It's a great run, but I'm not going to let it get me down, he added. It always blows me away that you get emotional like this. I just don't understand, Meri responded, seemingly referencing their unhappy last few years of marriage. Kody explained that he was getting emotional because it had just hit them that their marriage was officially over. We had something special, he told her. I'm not bitter anymore. I'm not angry. I'm glad you and I got that figured out. I'm glad that we were able to be friends. I'm glad that you're my favorite ex-wife, the father of 18 continued. But it's the weirdest thing to be in that place. It is just heartbreaking in a way. Not only did Kody reflect on his split from Meri, but he also looked back on how much his life has changed since Christine Brown and Janelle Brown also ended their spiritual marriages with him. I love the life I have, but it's a very different life than what I had 3 years ago, you know. he said. After Kody and Meri shared the sweet moment, he said that their split was the final nail in the coffin of his hopes to lead a polygamist family. He then added that both he and Meri had permission to move on, as she moved away from his last remaining wife, Robin Brown. Sister Wives star Kody Brown got emotional while talking to ex-wife Meri Brown about her future wedding if she gets married again, and he revealed he wants to play a big part in the ceremony. Kody, 55, and Meri, 53, prepared to say goodbye to each other after he helped her pack up for her move from Arizona to Utah. During the Sunday, November 24th, episode, after he and his brother Nathan were done helping, Kody embraced his ex in a big hug and he broke down in tears while telling her that he wants to walk her down the aisle at her future wedding. Meri's just on point today. She's just the wonderful woman that I would have liked to have been married to. Kody gushed about his ex-wife, whom he confirmed his split from in January 2023. She made it clear that she also had fond feelings for Kody, by jokingly adding that they were the best divorced couple ever. Despite being on good terms, Meri, who is currently single, admitted she was confused by Kody's offer to walk her down the aisle. The fact that he's saying he wants to walk me down the aisle when I get married again, I'm like, why would he say that? She said in a confessional. Is he serious? Is he trying to make a joke? I can't tell. I don't know what's going on. Meri continued to explain her confusion by stating that he was sobbing, though she noted that their relationship didn't have to be this way. The emotional moments between the exes continued when Kody told Meri that it was the end of the era, as she prepared to go to Utah. It's a great run, but I'm not going to let it get me down, he added. It always blows me away that you get emotional like this. I just don't understand, Meri responded, seemingly referencing their unhappy last few years of marriage. Kody explained that he was getting emotional because it had just hit them that their marriage was officially over. We had something special, he told her. I'm not bitter anymore. I'm not angry. I'm glad you and I got that figured out. I'm glad that we were able to be friends. I'm glad that you're my favorite ex-wife, the father of 18 continued. But it's the weirdest thing to be in that place. It is just heartbreaking in a way. Not only did Kody reflect on his split from Meri, but he also looked back on how much his life has changed since Christine Brown and Janelle Brown also ended their spiritual marriages with him. I love the life I have, but it's a very different life than what I had 3 years ago, you know. He said. After Kody and Meri shared the sweet moment, he said that their split was the final nail in the coffin of his hopes to lead a polygamist family. He then added that both he and Meri had permission to move on, as she moved away from his last remaining wife, Robin Brown. Sister Wives star Kody Brown dramatically declared that recent developments have brought on the end of this family, in a teaser for the remaining episodes of season 19. The video showed the rest of the family come to grips with the shift in family dynamics following his divorces from Meri Brown, Christine Brown and Janelle Brown. The clip shared by TLC via Instagram on Sunday, November 24, showed a U-Haul traveling down a road. As Janelle, 55, said, to start over, in the very biggest way, before switching to a shot of Meri, 53, telling her friend Jen Sullivan that she had dated a little bit. Definitely not interested in polygamy again, the mom of one told Sister Wives producers in a one-on-one interview. While Janelle and Meri seemed to be handling the changes well, Kody, 55, on the other hand, was seen having a bit of a meltdown. The dad of 19 angrily threw his helmet on the ground, but what brought on the outburst unclear. But will you accept me as monogamous? Kody asked his remaining wife, Robin Brown, who did not look thrilled at the idea. A sound clip from Robin, 46, then played of her saying, "Monogamy is not what I wanted." The teaser also showed that Kody and his exes are still at odds regarding what to do with the Coyote Pass property that they purchased in 2018. It's a special place that was meant to be more special, Kody began in the next scene. I don't want to sell it. Janelle, however, is more than ready to move on from the property and settle the finances regarding her portion. She hinted that Kody was balking at the idea of paying her portion back to her. Just give us what's ours, and we'll move on, Janelle told producers with tears in her eyes during a confessional. In a previous Sister Wives teaser for the November 24th episode, Janelle confessed to Christine, 52, that Kody didn't have the funds to buy her out for her part of the property at that moment, but he would have the money in the upcoming months. That's what he says, and I told him I want him to buy me out, and he's like, I don't have the money, and I'm like, okay, she explained. Christine then told the cameras about the payment plan for Coyote Pass, and revealed that Kody was at risk of losing the property if they didn't abide by the schedule. When we first signed the paperwork for Coyote Pass, I read that it would be a big balloon payment at the end, Christine said. They have to pay it off in the end. They have to pay it off in the next couple of months, and if they don't do that, they lose it all. Can you imagine? That's stressful. Janelle had plans to move to North Carolina, but she revealed that she had yet to break the news to Kody. Okay, I haven't said anything to him about North Carolina. I don't really feel the need to share that with him. He's not gonna be part of that life, the mom of 6 said. During a one-on-one interview for season 15 of Sister Wives, fans have the bonus of Kody, Meri, Janelle, and Robin Brown tweeting along with the episodes while they watch them. Kody Brown explains early in the season that this is a safe way for the family to interact with their fans. One thing is for certain about Kody's tweets, it's that he is very serious about COVID-19 safety. During the most recent episode of the show, he takes to Twitter to defend his anger. Notably, Sister Wives viewers have no qualms about calling Kody out about his behavior. While it's easy to defer to how the show portrays him treating Meri and Christine, that doesn't seem to be the only thing going on here. For example, viewers recognize a noticeably shift in Kody's attitude. Apparently, he is made aware of their observation and takes to Twitter to explain. True to Kody's ways, he calls it as he sees it. This includes not having a filter. I realize that I am very intense in these interviews, begins the tweet. There's no doubt that the man is honest. He continues, I'm angry. However, is his anger warranted? He goes on to explain what has him so riled up. I have got so much criticism from so many for how I have handled COVID etiquette and behavior, share the Sister Wives patriarch. It has been a different kind of hard on relationships, concludes Kody on this topic. Later in the episode, he makes another tweet. This time, Kody Brown has a request for viewers. I've been sequestered for over 1 year, he tweets. Then he goes on to give an analogy to try and explain what he's going through. He shares that being sequestered is like living in a penal colony. I'm in the dark and fed a lot of bull. Then, he makes his request. Be empathetic. Ultimately, it doesn't seem like his Twitter followers are willing to grant him that request. Several comments made mention of how he treats Meri. Other comments point out that it is all about Kody. One comment in particular sums up the general feeling of all of the comments. I feel nothing for him. Those kids, absolute sadness for him. Unfortunately, for Sister Wives fans, season 15 comes to an end this Sunday on TLC at 9/8 Earlier today, April 15th, TLC releases a 30-second trailer to social media. Notably, there is a lot of drama packed into the half-minute. The trailer begins with very concerned Janelle Brown. Janelle says, "We have spent our whole life trying to build a one-family culture. This could tear that apart," explained Janelle. However, that's pretty cryptic. There are several things she could be referencing. The most logical explanation is the future of the Coyote Pass property. Janelle goes on to say, "I'm worried about my sanity and our relationship." Next, in the trailer, it seems like Christine is alone in a car. She also seems pretty emotional. All she says is that, "I really want to move back to Utah." The clip fades to Robin and then quickly to Kody as he says, "I am in polygamy hell. I can't take it anymore." While Kody makes that hurtful statement, viewers see Christine cover her face as she cries. At one point she walks away with Meri and it sounds like Christine says, "You're right. I can't do marriage with Kody anymore." Meri comforts Christine, while the look on Meri's face seems to say that she's right there with Christine. Future of Sister Wives, family threatened in 2 Our season finale. Fans react to the finale trailer. Surprisingly, after 9 hours of being on Twitter, the clip for the season 15 trailer of Sister Wives only has 5 comments. 2 of the comments call for the show to be done. The first says, "This stupid show should be done for good." The next comment says, "Why is this show even on?" On more of the positive side of things from the clip, 3 of the comments show concern for the Sister Wives. One proclaims that it is an amazing show. The other comment shows concern for Janelle. It says, "Please remove that mole." However, fans that follow Janelle on Instagram know that it was skin cancer that she recently had removed. Lastly, one of the comments that show concern for the wives makes a valid point. "You're sick, not legally married, so just go." Sister Wives fans are ecstatic that Mykelti Brown finally gave birth to her daughter, Avalon Asa Padron, on April 5th. However, that excitement doesn't compare to the love and excitement her grandmother, Christine Brown, has over her first grandchild. Little Avalon Asa Padron is the 3rd grandchild to enter the growing Brown family. Kody and Janelle's daughter, Maddie, gave birth to the first 2, Axel and Evie. However, Avalon is the first grandchild of Kody and Christine. Rightfully so, Oma Christine is over the moon in love with her granddaughter. Luckily for Sister Wives fans, Christine documents her time as an Oma on Instagram. Her first Instagram post to feature Avalon is her holding the newborn while cooking. Christine explains that, getting to hold a baby while cooking again, makes for the best day ever. "One of my favorite things about being a mom and an Oma," pens the new grandma. Earlier today, April 15th, Oma Christine takes to Instagram to share an adorable video of Avalon. In the video, Mykelti is trying to get the baby to smile for the camera. Christine shares her thoughts in the caption, "I'm glad to be home, but I sure miss Avalon," pens the doting grandmother. "Good thing at Mykelti sent this good morning greeting. My day just got better." In the comment section, Christine's followers can't get over how beautiful Avalon is. It is great to see how much support Christine has during this phase of her life. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.